Fashion Sakala has announced his Rangers exit, guys, and he's revealed it with a heavy heart, so to speak. This, broke last night, but Zambia forward Fashion Sakala has revealed that he's leaving Rangers with a heavy heart. Yet, a spirit of gratitude, 26-year-old who joined Rangers from Ostend, I don't know how to pronounce them, man. Ostende, that's what we'll call them. It's been like we moved to Saudi Arabia, and Ibrox boss Michael Beale says the forward has been made a good offer, having been left out of Rangers Champions League qualifying squad. Sakal, who's under contract until 2025, has penned an emotional goodbye to Rangers fans on Instagram. Rangers, I did talk about this yesterday, they could face PSV or Storm Groups. That was in my preview, and for some reason, I thought the game was today. Sat down there at 7:30 here on the holidays, thinking, BBC Scotland, they'll have it, and I'll be ready to rock in a wee minute. And no, look, completely and utterly thought it was on Tuesday. Disaster for me. But Sakala makes no mention of any new employer, and the Ibrox club is yet to confirm the departure. But today he said, "Today marks the end of an unforgettable chapter in my life. I bid farewell to this esteemed club. When I first joined Rangers, I could never have imagined the profound impact this club and its community would have on my life." Sakala, who made 91 appearances for Rangers and scored 24 goals, said the sense of belonging he derived from being welcomed to Ibrox was the driving force behind my performances on the pitch. He goes on to thank the entire management and staff and the club's fans, adding that he will always be a Ranger at heart. So, of course, nothing official on this, but of course, we've been talking about for weeks that he's literally on the verge of these Saudi Arabia moves. So, it looks like it's going to be that £3.5 million move, guys, that everybody thought was going to happen. And it looks like that's what's happened, because it is a bit weird for a player to come out and talk about this, but we knew a couple of weeks ago when Beale said he wasn't in his plans, this realistically was going to happen. And of course, the fact that we've got to bear this in mind, Sakala actually turned down Saudi Arabia before Beale told him he's not good enough. And it's a weird one. People obviously are taking a problem with this just due to the simple fact that there's players at the club like Matondo. And you know what? Someone said this on Twitter last night, and I think you've got to agree with them. Sakala may not be as good as like Ryan Kent, but he's a player who always has a smile on his face and always put 110% of the effort in. Even if he doesn't have, the ability, even though he can show the ability, but he's no like Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent, as you said, as people said, and I've documented and you've all documented, that final year, couple of months, whatever, the toys were at the pram. He was not performing to what it should have been. But with Sakala, you're seeing people who are a bit more, maybe not toxic's the wrong word, but, along those lines of Fashion Sakala getting thrown out the door, so to speak. So, yeah, for me, I think there's a lot more players we could have got rid of rather than Fashion Sakala. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, guys, at the end of the day. But anyway, that is where this video is going to leave you. I probably won't be back till the review the more. I'm so disappointed, man. I honestly thought it was the day. And did I even give him a score prediction? I must have did it in the preview, but I think I did. I went with 2-1. Definitely went with 2-1. But it'll be interesting to see nonetheless about what is going to happen moving forward here for Rangers with this Champions League. Is anybody else going to get brought in? I think we'll have to just wait with that, guys. But Fashion Sakala leaves Rangers. We don't know who for, but he's confirmed that it's a Fashion Sakala gimmick. But anyway, till next time, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.